Barcelona, Spain tops our report tonight. Triple jumper Frank Rutherford will go down in the annals of history as the first Bahamian athlete to win a track and field medal at an Olympic game. He placed third in that event, capturing the bronze medal and just missing out on the silver. Sports editor Phil Smith joins me now. He has been covering Frank Rutherford for a number of years, and Phil, quite an accomplishment for Frank.
Yeah, quite an accomplishment. And, ironically, in 1987 at the World Track and Field Championships in Indianapolis, Frank also won a bronze medal. At that time, he was the first Bahamian to win a track and field medal at the world level. And he comes back in 1992 and becomes the first Bahamian to win an Olympic track and field medal, also a bronze. So it's sort of ironic. But I think Frank, he told me years ago that he was pregnant with this 60-feet jump. And I was wondering when he would get it. He had a jump that was scratched on his final attempt that was over 18 meters and would have been the jump that Frank was pregnant with. And he told me on the phone from Barcelona, he says, Phil, yes, I got the bronze medal, but I wanted the gold, and I think I messed up, because he says he had the jump in him, and he still has a chance to get it in Stuttgart, Germany, and that's in the World Championships of track and field. That's still coming up, and Frank still looking forward to getting that gold medal. But I think more than anything else, if you know Frank and you know how he talks so much about the triple jump, you would know that Frank needed to respond, and he responded in a big way, in a pressure situation, and in the world's biggest amateur event, the Olympic Games, and you couldn't get more pressure than that. Some of the best jumpers in the world.
And Phil, of course, I talked about you covering him over a number of years, and you know how much Frank has put into his game to get this far.
Well, I think we have some video of the 56-foot jump, and this is Frank on the runway now. And if you look at this jump very closely, you'll see that Frank, this is not the best technical jump by Frank, but he's so tall at 6'4" and so powerful, you could see he just powered himself up the board to get the big jump of 56 feet 11 and a half inches. And now you can see he's that type of person who reacts with a lot of excitement after he jumps big, and his head is bald, and that's also significant simply because Frank did all of that to get into the frame of mind that he wanted to be in to win the medal at the Olympic Games for the Bahamas. Look at it again in slow motion. Still wasn't his best technical jump according to Frank, but still he had the power and the poise to withstand all the pressure to get in the big jump. And it's simply a fantastic effort. And he was in second place coming into his final phase of the jumps. And I thought he was going to get the silver medal, but just like you're talking about responding to pressure, Charlie Simpkins from the United States, responding big time, 57 feet 9 inches. That's a big jump coming onto your last jump, and he just responded. But nevertheless, you can't take anything away from Frank. I tried to do a 4 o'clock update today on radio, and I just couldn't say anything. I went into tears simply because I listened to Frank over and over again, talking about, Phil, this is my year. And the last thing he told me yesterday, he was playing Pac-Man down in the room, and he said to me, Phil, believe me, this is my time to shine. What else can I say,
And of course, he has been, I guess you can say, eating and sleeping triple jump for quite a while now. And you said that you spoke to him a little earlier and he was at a loss for words. I don't know if I can imagine Frank at a loss for words.
Well, I can't imagine that either, but Frank wasn't himself. He was talking to me, but he wasn't the Frank that I know, very talkative and very fluent with his words and not lost for any words. And he really didn't, he spoke to me, but it seemed like a distant Frank speaking to me, Barcelona, Nassau. And he said, Phil, probably when I catch myself, I'll be able to give you a better interview. Mm-hmm. Because he says, right now, Mike Sands already told me that it really ain't sunk in yet. And he says, as soon as it sinks in, say, Phil, I cried just a bit today, but as soon as it sinks in, so I'm going to just sit down, Hall, and shed a room full of tears.
And he was obviously a proud man today. Phil, what do you think this is going to do for the other members of the Bahamas Olympic team?
Okay, Pauline Davis in the 200, 22:44 today. That's a new national record for the Bahamas in the 200 meters. And she's now into the semifinals. And Pauline told me today that Frank definitely motivated her, and she's going to run faster than ever before in the 200. Possibly we have another medal coming. Jackie Edwards jumping in the women's long jump on Thursday. and she is all pumped up. Craig Hepburn in the men's long jump on Wednesday, and he's pumped up. The entire team is awfully pumped about the situation. This is very interesting. Frank told me that they had a press conference after the fact. Charlie Simpkins, Mike Conley, the gold medalist, and himself, the bronze medalist. And the U.S. press and the other press were interviewing him, talking about becoming the first Bahamian to win a medal in track and field. And he made sure that he told them one thing. He said, I want you to stop thinking about the Bahamas as only a tourist destination, because from here on in, you're going to see the colors of aquamarine, black and gold, and be ready for the World Championships in '96.
And